Solve the following system of equations algebraically using addition or subtraction, also called elimination. This technique involves eliminating one of the variables by adding or subtracting multiples of the two equations. Multiply one or both equations by whole numbers so that the coefficients of either variable on the x or the y are either the same or opposites of each other. Then add or subtract the resulting equation to eliminate one of the variables. For the same coefficient, subtract. As an example, 6x minus 6x would give 0x, or 0. For opposite coefficients, add. As an example, 6x plus negative 6x would also equal 0. We then solve the remaining one variable linear equation, and then substitute the now known value for one variable into either of the equations to solve for the other variable that had been eliminated. For this given system of equations, 5x minus 4y equals 10, 3y equals 5. We could here just as easily eliminate x or y. I'm going to choose to eliminate the x. This means we want to find a common multiple of n2, which are the coefficients of the x. In this case, that's going to be 10. We then multiply the first equation by 2 to give 10x, and the second equation by 5 to also give 10x. This results in 10x minus 8y equals 20 for the first equation, x plus 15y equals 25 for the second equation. Note here that these signs are the same, so we will subtract these two equations. This gives x minus 23y equals negative 5. Or simply if 23y equals negative 5, we then can divide both sides by negative 23 to isolate the y, giving us y equals 5 over 23. We then can substitute y equals 5 over 23 into either of the equations. I'll use them here. 5x minus 4y equals 10. We get 5x minus 4 times 5 over 23 equals 10. We can multiply by 23, remove the fractions. 115x minus 20 equals 230. And then add 20 to both sides, giving 115x equals 250. And then divide both sides by 115 to isolate the x. This gives x equals 250 over 115. If we divide the numerator and denominator by 5, we can reduce them to 50 over 23 for the x coordinate. Our solution then is x comma y, which is 50 over 23, comma 5 over 23.